my pretty ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Silky. If you do, thank you for returning. Now if you haven't liked, comment, or subscribed, right now you can like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so whenever I do a new upload, you will be the first person to know. Now you already seen why you're here by the title in the description below, or even before on the thumbnail that you clicked, that we are here with, this series is over. This is it. The Greys. Yes, JUVIA'S place, the Greys, love. This is what we're here with. This is what we got. This is how I snatched my eyeballs, like, period. But yeah, so go ahead and give this video a thumbs up first of all before we keep going. I'm gonna wait. Did you do it? Thank you. All right, so without further ado, if you want to see how I use the last palette out of all 4 quads, then keep on watching. My pretty ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know why we're here, to finish up this series of Therebels. You have these 4 right here. Today I'm going to go in with this one here, which is the Greys. This is what it looks like. This is the back side, and this is what the actual palette looks like on the inside. It's the same as the other one. This is the actual inside. Really pretty. All right, this one has 1 matte and like a semi, it's like it has 2 mattes, but this one up here is more like a matte with some silver reflex in it, and then you have 2 shimmers. So that's what the inside of the palette is looking like. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and go in with the shade number 2. This is the eye prep and eye prime, and we're gonna give it a nice good shake, and we're gonna go ahead and put this all on the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in just a tad so you can see just a little bit better. It doesn't take a lot with this eye prep, eye prime. It's very nice, and I like to let it dry down a bit before I actually blend it out. I'm just gonna go ahead and go on with this brush right here. Yes, it has been used today. This is the setting brush. This is the Real Techniques 402 setting brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and press this out, get it all in that corner, and try to keep it kind of low. All right, so we have the eye prep, eye prime down. All right, so I'm gonna go on with my Madison Beard Morphe brush. It looks like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into this shade first, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my crease. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it with this color too to deepen that shade up. I'm just gonna tap this color in. Really pretty, not too bad. I thought the color wouldn't show up on my skin, but she's showing up, y'all. Okay, so we have that down. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that brush off. It's not a lot of shades in the palette, so let's go ahead and go back into, I'm gonna go ahead and go back into this shade. And before I do that, I'm gonna go on my Laura Mercier powder first, and I'm gonna put that right up here. I'm using translucent honey, Laura Mercier. I want to set that right under the brow. You see the difference? How it highlights, and it's gonna work as a blending agent. I want to go ahead and continue with this brush that I use for the Laura Mercier, and I'm going to go into the gray shade again, and this is a good blending brush, and we're just going to go ahead and blend those edges out at this point. Not high, just to make it to where it's not harsh. Okay, let's go back into the palette. Let's go back into the Madison Beard brush, brain fart, and we're going to go ahead and deepen it up. So keep this color as low as possible in that crease. Tilt your head back if you have to, and let's deepen up in there as much as possible. I thought this shade would actually be a lot darker, but it's not, and that light gray is really like a gray. It's like a gray I've never seen before, you guys. And go back into that M573 brush, and just blend out the edges. I gotta say, I like the shimmers in that lighter shade. It's really, really pretty. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and cut this crease. There's just like not too many looks you can get out of these well, there are many looks you can get out of these quads, but I mean something really quick and easy. So I'm gonna go back into my eye prep and eye prime. This is in the shade 1. I've never cut my crease with this. This is the first time. So I'm gonna see how it works out for me. Let's find out, huh? All right, I had to grab a mirror, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go on with my M421 brush. It's flat because I made it flat with other product. Oh my, you guys, this glides so easy because it's like a wet texture, so it really glides. All right, this product goes on so effortlessly, so smooth. All right, so that's what we're gonna go for. We're gonna go quite round today, so I'm gonna keep it nice and round. And of course, we're gonna go back into the actual palette, and I'm gonna use that same M124 Fallout 24 brush. And first, I'm gonna go into on the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna go on with, I can't really tell which one is darker actually. So they're kind of similar, but the one at the top is a little darker. I'm gonna take this one here in my inner part of my eye, and then this one on the outer part. All right, so this shimmer does have fallout. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm gonna put on a glitter glue first and then go in with it. I want to take this M167 brush. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced glitter glue. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and put that all on that cut crease. You gotta kind of dab it in. So I just went ahead and I put some powder right under my eyes because I don't need to do my makeup over. All right, so I don't know if you guys can really see, but it makes it shine just that much more when you use the glitter glue, but you have to use it in sections. If you try to put it all on the lid at one time, just don't do that. It ain't gonna work. All right, now using the same M124 brush, I want to go into the darker shimmer right there. All right, so we have both shimmers down. There was a little bit of fallout on those, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger to kind of smooth it out and brighten up that color. I always go in with my finger after I apply it because I want to make sure you can see it, and it actually helps to blend the two shimmers together. And there you go, there you have it, period. I'm gonna wipe away this under my eyes because she was having a good fallout time on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and do something a little different. I'm gonna go into the first Valhalla palette just to let you guys see what it is. This is what it looks like. I know it's not a black nor a gray in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and go into Pride because it's like a brownish grayish black, and I think it'll play off really well with what I am about to do, honey. So we're gonna go ahead and get an angle brush. This is the black Coca-Cola brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and go on with Pride, which is the shade right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that right on the edge, and we're not gonna go too far with it. So see how it's just laying there and making it look so bomb delicious, period. Like, that's it. That's all you got to do. Now you're going to go ahead. I'm going to go on with the Morphe. This is a long number for this brush. It is M2050-0. That's a lot. I'm going to go with the M205. This is their liner brush. I'm going to take it and go into the same shadow, which is Pride, out of the Valhalla palette, and thin out this line as it goes toward that way. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and go on my Morphe mascara. This is the Coca-Cola mascara. Anybody that know right now, this is my fave at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and go on my own lashes. This is Silk Mink lashes. This is in the style Sexy, and this is what she looks like. Now we have the lashes on, and I did go ahead and go in with a black lip liner and then a brown one to give this gradient effect. I don't know if you guys like it or whatever, but I kind of like it. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and do the lower lash really quick. All right, now for my waterline, I'm gonna go ahead and go on with a ColourPop gel liner. This is Piggy Bank, I believe. Yes, it's Piggy Bank. And I put that in my waterline. I feel like this needed a little color, nothing too harsh though. Now we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take, this is the M167 brush, and just connect this color down here. I'm gonna put that darker shade right there on my lash line, most of the way. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go back into the mascara and put that on our lower lashes. Doesn't have to be much because it is already so dark. All right, my pretty ladies and gentlemen, that is the final look going in with the Rebels palette. This is the grays. I hope you guys really enjoy this beautiful look. Basically, the order that I have them in is the order I went in. So I first went in with the mints. You can check that video out. Then I went in with the army. Then I went in with honey. And this is the video I went in with. Alright, so my thoughts on these palettes. They're nice. They're quick and easy. You don't have to really put a lot of thought into what type of video that you're going to do. But my pet peeve and something I really didn't like was that the shimmers are not as great as their other palettes. It is what it is. You can use them. They're just not as great as the other palettes. That's just my preference. That's my thoughts. It is what it is. Alright. But a must-have, if I had to choose the must-have ones, I would say my favorite was the honey. And I think this gray one too. I really like this gray. I would say the honey and the gray. Those ones were my favorites. They're really pretty. They're really nice. But yeah, I just want to say I'm happy that you guys stayed all the way through to the end of this video. Now don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did love my content. The series is over. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.